Hey guys, Kashaira here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another planner video. I have not posted one of these since December when I was doing some planner reviews, and I am so sorry it's taken this long to get back into the planning routine. But today I'm going to show you two things. I'm going to show you an overview of my business/life planner, and I'm going to show you my planning notebook. So if you're interested in watching this video, please make sure to continue to watch, like the video, please comment down below, subscribe, all of the things. And with that, let's get it. Okay, so just so you know, there will be timestamps down below if you want to fast forward. I totally understand, but I wanted to give you a quick overview as to why I have not been posting planner videos. So in December, I probably planned up until the middle of the month on purpose because I take the last 2 weeks of December off for my business, and I literally just don't do anything. Well, after that, I did not get back into my planner. I really struggled to get back into my planning routine, and literally when I revamped this and set it up, there were still things in here from November and December. So what I had been doing instead was actually doing digital planning. I was using ClickUp, my project management tool, for planning, and it was all business. There was nothing personal, but I noticed that when I was doing that, I just wasn't as effective. I mean, I still got things done, but it just didn't feel the same as when I did my intentional paper planning. It felt better for really big projects. I just had a huge challenge and launch event last month, and that made sense for ClickUp because there was a million different things. My assistant was helping me, but when it came to day-to-day productivity, it just wasn't hitting the same. So it's March, we're diving back in. So this is my inspo to you. If you have fallen off your planning routine, it is never too late to get back into it. So in order to ease back into it, I am stepping away from using a million different planners. If you've been following my planner journey, you know I had a planner for courses I was taking, and a planner for health and wellness and all of these different things. And I think that coming back into planning after a 2.5-month hiatus and trying to manage 4 or 5 different planners literally just wasn't going to work. So I'm I need to be in one planner. And initially I was going to use my personal size planner, my MM planner, but I couldn't find any inserts in Michael's. I don't know if they discontinued their collection of the Recollections line of the monthly inserts, but I couldn't find any. So I struggled with that, and I did not want to wait 2 weeks to get stuff in the mail from some of the shops I like. So we are back in the GM because this is what I have the most planner stuff for. So I just honestly shop my own collection and shop some Etsy downloads for a couple of quick things because I already have A5 size. Let me show you guys. A5 sized printer paper that's already hole punched. I bought this on Amazon. You see it comes with 250 sheets. I just put it in my regular printer, use an HP printer, and then I just adjusted my printer settings so that it knows what's printing on this. So buying A5 sized inserts on Etsy for $1 or $2 was way easier than buying the personal size inserts, because for those I would need to cut them and do all of that. This I could just print and put it in the planner. So this is where I would highly recommend this. I'll put the link in the description box if you use A5. So anyway, let's get into my current business and life planner. So open it up. I did redo this section. I took out the quote cards and planner cards that I had in here. They were getting kind of bent up anyway, and just replaced them with a bunch of cute decorative pins. The one thing I do like about the personal size planner is that you have pockets instead of these flap things, so you can put more stuff in it. But whatever, I made it work. These are all from Etsy, and I've shown almost all of these in different planner videos already, but Etsy is where I get all of this stuff. And then we get into the heart of the matter. So the pen that I am using with my planner, Tool branded pen. I love these pens. I love this line. That I got a random phone call. So anyway, if I can ever catch these pens on sale, I will get them. I love these pens. So that's the pen that I'm using. And then from there I have my dashboards in here. These clear dashboards are from Fancy Plans. I actually need to get some more of these because there's a couple sections in here that don't have tabbed dashboards in here, but like I said, I did not want to wait to get stuff in the mail, so I just made it work with what I had. So the dashboards do not come with the labels on them. They are clear, which I love. I actually use a handheld label maker to make my own labels, so I will link that down below as well. It's one of the cheaper ones, but it's effective. Okay, like, and I think that I bought, it comes with like white label paper, and I bought the transparent one, so I make my own labels and I can peel them off and change them up. So the first section is the monthly section. This card came from Little Magic Prints. I'm pretty sure this came with an order. Little Magic Prints is on Etsy, and I bought some stickers from this shop, and I just absolutely love this card, so I just hole punched it and put it in my planner. And then paper clip to the back of it is this self-care menu. I can't see the name pretty clearly of the company that this is from, but I will link this on in the description box. I really like this Etsy shop, but the only thing is that not all of her stuff is cardstock. Like, this is cardstock, but it's kind of thin, but it's still durable. But a lot of her other things that I got were like regular paper, so they bent up really easily, and I ain't like that. So I'll still link it down below though. So anyways, we have that, and then we have this dated half sheet. It's not even ripped for me to pull it out, but this dated half sheet from Cloth and Paper. This came in one of the last subscription boxes I got from them. I did go ahead and cancel my subscription last fall, and I told you guys I just wasn't feeling it. And I've been checking out the website just trying to see what's new, and I haven't seen anything that I really want. So I don't have any FOMO about that. So anyway, I have a whole pack of these half sheets that have the month on it. So we have March in here, so you have your month at a glance. You have your section for reminders, priorities, and then on the back for notes. And you all know, like I said, if you don't need these sections but you want them to say other things, this is where you use your stickers to cover it up and make it what you want. And then we have March, and I put both March and April in here just because when I'm business planning, I'm typically planning out. When I show you guys these calendars, note that there is nothing written in here yet because I just set this up and I wanted to film it for you before I fill it up with my chicken scratch. So this dashboard came from Michael's, and it is old. I bought this when I first got into my planning life, and that's why I'm really sad the Recollections brand, like, I don't know if they discontinued it or what, but I've been into Michael's and they don't have anything Recollections outside of a couple of those spiral notebooks. It's all Happy Planner, and even then the planner section is so little. You guys, what have I missed? What is happening in Michael's that they don't sell this stuff anymore? So anyway, this came as a part of a 12-month pack of undated monthly and daily inserts. I hated how the daily inserts look, so I recycled them. They were literally just big boxes to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then the monthly, you just kind of wrote in the dates yourself so I could still use it 2 years later, but the boxes were too small. So anyway, I just kept the divider. So this is from Michael's, and then the actual monthly insert is from Etsy. So I printed this out myself. And I just went ahead and put some stickers in here. Stickers are from Capital Chic Designs, which is also carried in Michael's. So anyway, put some stickers in here. I also put some stickers from a couple of Etsy shops, things like that in here just to spice it up. And again, I printed these off of Etsy, so like the next page is April because that's how it looks. So I only put this in here obviously because I needed it, and I put the rest of the April section in the April section. So and then I have this monthly review sheet in here for when the month is over. This is from Fancy Plans. Then I have April in here. Like I said, I forecast out. I didn't want my planner to be too chunky, so I didn't put the whole year in here because I have a lot of other sections, but I put the April half sheet so I can just jot down things I need to keep in mind. And then I put the second half of April in here. You see it's like before there's May as well. And then I have the monthly review sheet, and then I have a couple of these in here just so that when I put the other months in here, it's just easier to keep the planner updated. Anyway, moving on, we have our weekly section. So the weekly section starts off, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit more for y'all. Starts off with the vellum. That has Morning Mindset on it from Cloth and Paper. I'm sure you all have seen this a million times in videos. Love this. I literally have this in personal size and this size. And then we have this beautiful Fresh Start or Start Fresh vellum from Fancy Plans. This, I really loved this collection with the florals. Then I have another vellum. I don't know who this is from. I have no idea, but I have a video on how to print out your own vellum. So if you want to make your own quote vellums, I have a video on that, and you can buy vellum paper at like Office Depot. And then from there, I have my weekly layout. So I am back to my week on to layout. These stickers, so the stickers that have these categories on it, I made myself through Erin Condren. They have, this is one of the few things I love buying from them, like on a regular basis. I don't know how much it costs off the top of my head, but it's not, to me, it's not a lot considering you can customize it. You get a full sheet of like 5 labels, or 5 categories of labels, and I'm pretty sure it's between like 10 and 15 for each category, and you can put what you want on it, pick icons or no icons, and pick the color scheme. So these categories are categories that I just felt I needed, and I have way more than this, but I just pulled these based on what I know I need to do this week. So when I'm done with this video, I'll be filling in my task and things like that so I can scratch them off. But the stickers in here, besides the labels, are from one whole sticker sheet from, I think her brand is pronounced Pinkamono or Pinkmono. I'm going to link it down below. She's one of my favorite Etsy shops. Her sticker sheets are glorious, and she's one of the few folks who, like, I don't know, her sticker sheets just make you want to buy every single one. So that's where this decoration came from. The only sticker on here outside of the subject labels that did not come from her is this quote. Okay, so this is from Isis Ella Jewels, and I wanted to just show you the name of that Etsy shop I was talking about. So this is the name of it, and this is another one of her sticker sheets. Love it. So that's our weekly section, and at the back of that we have the weekly review. Okay, so this is also from Fancy Plans. Then we have the next section, which is our daily section. For this one, I went ahead and just stuck some sticky tabs on here, the transparent ones from Cloth and Paper, just in case I need to tab any pages. And I just used glue tape at the back of this to just put half of this on here. I didn't put the whole stack, I just put half of the stack, and I used sticker tape to get it to stick to the dashboard. So the next page is this vellum from Fancy Plans, Be Willing to Start Over. Then we have this little like pocket sheet that I made. Honestly, I was laminating something, and I had leftover laminate paper, so I just like cut it down, hole punched it, and then this pouch, this like pocket, came from Hey Planner Girl, because when I bought a bunch of stickers from her, she included it in the envelope. So I used stickers or glue tape to stick this pocket to this piece of laminate. So to show you what I keep in here, just a bunch of transparent squares and dots and things for when I'm making to-do lists. I will be very honest, I always forget this pocket is here. I'm gonna have to move it somewhere, maybe to the front, because I literally always forget that this is here. But these are all from Hey Planner Girl on Etsy, and she also has a digital shop, so if you want to check her out, her customer service is amazing. She ships really fast. Love her. So here's what I'm using for my daily section. I have a lot of options for this because I have a lot of to-do inserts, like to-do list inserts, but this is what I'm using. It's from Fancy Plans. This is the daily work planner. And again, like I always tell you, if you don't like the section names, put your stickers on top of it. Like you could easily, let me go back in here. You could easily use something like this to put this on top and just write on it, right? So you can do that, but I like how she has this laid out, because when it comes to lists, I'm pretty much making it for business things, right? So she has on here tasks, calls, emails, meetings, notes, ideas for tomorrow, goals. So this is what I use for daily planning. And then from there, the next section is my operations section. This is the task delegation insert from Cloth and Paper. I really like this because this gives me the opportunity to write down the things that I need to either tell my someone on my team, primarily my executive assistant, who I need to, like, what I need to tell her, communicate with her, reminders, like if I need to say, hey, make sure you get your timesheet in, whatever, or just task I need to give her. And that's so important because it, like, sometimes I'll think about things that I'm going to need her help with, but it doesn't make sense for me to drop everything that I'm doing right now and message her and say this, or get and click up and put it on her dashboard. So this gives me a place to just like jot it down, especially the tasks that need deeper explanation or some kind of video tutorial. So that's that. The next section is the social media section, and this insert is from Fancy Plans. For me, my social media is very detailed and very intense, so it's tracked via ClickUp, honestly. And when I say detailed, like I like to put everything, like what the video is about or what the caption is going to say, the bullet points, call to action. I more so use this to just notate like the subjects I want to talk about when I'm creating my content plan, so I'm not going into my monthly content creation blind. So this is how I like to do that. But then I also have in here a to-do list insert, and I would love to put something in between these, but a to-do list insert so that I know what I need to create. The bulk of the content I create is like active content, like YouTube videos, reels, podcasts, things like that, where I need to sit down and record or film or whatever, TikToks, things like that. So this is just where I'm gonna jot down what I need to make, especially when it comes to micro content like reels and stuff like that, reels and TikToks. This is what I use this for. My next section is my coaching section. You guys have seen this before. This is like where I kind of document the client. Well, I'm planning to document the clients that I have. I previously was using this to document new curriculum that I'm rolling out, but my signature program is basically done. At this point, it's not new curriculum, it's updates. And the things that I'm rolling out for them that are new are tools. So right now I'm working on a bunch of project management dashboards that they can use for different areas of their business. So not necessarily new trainings, but new tools. So instead I'm going to use this to just track my clients, especially since I am now also doing one-on-one coaching. That's going to be really, really important. So that's what this section is for. And then we get into our top tabs. I did not label this. I took the original label it had on here off, but I didn't relabel it because I want to get some new dashboards. I'm just kind of holding off on that. But basically on here, this used to be my inbox section. I took my inbox section out. At this time, I don't need it for anything, especially since I have that that daily section. I don't really need the inbox as much. So anyway, on here I have a couple of task cards. Like this is my planning task card. This is just my CEO day task card. And then in here I just have some task card stickers in case I need them for anything. So and these are from Hey Planner Girl. And then from there, this is like my little life section. So this is the section that I need more dividers from. All of the inserts in this section are from Etsy, and I'll list the shops in my description. But some of the things that I have in my like life planning section are the things that I'm normally trying to plan for, that I'm thinking about, that I honestly probably use the Notes app on my iPhone. So the first thing I have on here is the lunar phases. I feel like whenever there's a new moon or a full moon, it always sneaks up on me. So I wanted to just have this printout. This printout is gorgeous. I will let you know though, this printout only comes in letter size and A4. So I personally just resized it. And all I did when I went to print it in my print settings, I selected the paper size that I was using, A5, and then I put shrink to fit, and it happened to work. I don't necessarily recommend that for every single thing because some designs can be, they can look really skewed with doing that, but I was really lucky that this one didn't because I did pay for it. So anyway, so we have the lunar phases here. I did not print these front and back, by the way. I didn't want it to bleed through. And then we have the cycles of the moon, just so that basically this tells you what the icons mean on the other page. This tells you what the moon's kind of like, what to do basically, right? Like with the new moon, this is where you're doing your manifestations, your intention setting. Full moon is when you're doing your release work, things like that. Then we just have a deeper explanation of the meanings. So that's like my lunar section. Then I have my weekly menu section. This is specifically what I use in my Notes app because I feel like whenever I'm at the grocery store, I'm always like confused. So I need something to write down. Like I have a little magnet like notepad on my refrigerator where I'll just write down things that I run out of, but I needed a place to just document what I want to cook and then make my shopping list. So I got this off of Etsy as well. This is an insert from Cloth and Paper. I already had this in here, but I just threw it back here, separate things a little bit in the meantime. I don't know why this is in between. Let me change that. This probably should have been in front of this. There we go. Okay, so now we have a couple pages of the shopping list. Then we have this insert from Cloth and Paper, this Fortitude insert. Again, right now, I mean, these will probably stay in here, but I'm just using them as dividers. So after that, we have this workout log. You guys, this is from Canva. I literally typed in Canva, like fitness planner, a bunch of worksheets came up. I resized it in Canva and printed it out. So I needed a place to track workouts because I've been going back into the gym. I've been alternating between going to the gym and using my Peloton. So I wanted a place to track like what I'm doing because I'm always confused when I go to the gym and I never know what I want to do. So I want to be able to pre-plan this so I'm not just walking around looking lost. So I printed out a bunch of these just to see how using this goes. This dashboard is from Cloth and Paper. And then this wellness section, this planner, wellness planner, actually has probably 26 pages in it. I did not print all 26. I just kind of printed the ones that stood out to me. Again, this is from Etsy, but I wanted a place to document my self-care and my routines. Well, not necessarily routines, but just I need a place to document how I'm taking care of myself because I have this habit when I get busy, even still, of losing track of what I need to be doing. Like if it's a busy day, I'm just excited to go to bed. So I need to remember to take time to do certain things. So I have a sheet in here to document wellness ideas. Then we have a pampering checklist, a sleep tracker, and then bucket list. This is something I'm going to be using because I'm still new to Dallas, so I want to be able to document things that I want to do and experience in the city. Right now I just use Google Maps to save stuff. So bucket list, and then there's a self-care calendar in here. I really like this one because this is like a way for you to not only get ideas but to just be intentional about your self-care. Wellness goals, and that's it for this section for now until I get my dividers. So again, my life section is not that big, which is why I'm not even going to use a second planner for this right now. It may potentially expand, but I really wanted this planner to reflect what I really need right now versus like where I'm trying, like aspirational. You know how you'll build a planner and you're like, yeah, I want a section to like, I don't know, plan for like moving, but you know you're not moving for another 3 years. It's like I don't want to think that far out. I just want to be able to get back into the routine of using the planner. And as I continue to get that routine and that habit builds back up, then I'll expand and put all my aspirational stuff in there. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, this is my goals section. You guys have seen this before. All of this is from Cloth and Paper. I just stuffed this on here with planner or sticker tape. And then this is from Sessavee, this goal planning section. Right now, all of my 2022 goals are in my journal. So I'm going to transfer some of those to this section after this video. So that's those. I really like Sessavee's inserts. They're just so like, they just do what they need to do. I don't know. After that, we have our development section, like professional development. And this is where I have my reading log. I'm actually going to double this as like a course log too, because I've set the goal that every single month I will complete one course. I've bought a lot of courses that I did not get to finish, so my goal is to complete one a month. Some of them I want to revisit, and then if I for some reason run out of them that I already have, you know, obviously I could either buy more, go on Udemy. Like there's just so many options for courses these days. I have courses if you want to check them out if you're trying to grow a business or something like that. But in the meantime, I could definitely see my reading log doubling as like a course tracker as well because the way it's laid out. This reading log is from Cloth and Paper. Then after that, this section, like it's kind of like just kind of thrown in here, but I'm going to put a dashboard in here to separate it. But this dashboard, the 1 minute habits, is from Cloth and Paper. And then after that, there's these mental download inserts from Cloth and Paper as well. This to me is like the new inbox section. Like if I can't make something work in my weekly to-do list or my daily to-do list, it'll go in here. So what you have in here is a section to just write down just general thoughts, ideas, whatever. There's a note section. There's a section for you to put 3 different ideas and any details you have, and a space for you to like draw, sketch, brainstorm, whatever. This is the new inbox section to me. Just unfiltered space to just write and hash things out. So, and that's the end of the planner. And back here, this is just nothing, honestly. Like I'm about to throw this stuff out. Probably keep this one, but the other one was like, I just like the graphic on this, but the calendar is outdated. So anyway, so that is the planner. So what I'm gonna switch over to now is my like what I'm calling my planner notebook, but it's really my daily notebook. So I've always been a pen and paper kind of girl when it came to hashing things out. Even my projects that are in ClickUp, they started in a notebook somewhere. So I just built a notebook that's going to be something I carry back and forth to the office, and I'm working in a co-working space. I wanted to try to find like a small one to use, but it just wasn't going to work out. So for now, we're using this big one. So I kind of made this. This consists of a lot of products from a lot of different places. So first of all, these rings, I'm pretty sure came from Amazon. These rings are no, they didn't. I lied. These rings are from Tool, the Tool brand. I bought a bunch of discs from Amazon, and I thought that that's what this was until I saw the brand in the middle. So the discs are Tool, the cover and the back, Happy Planner. So Happy Planner Big is letter sized. This came from a Happy Planner planner, and let me move you guys up so you guys can see the full thing. And I just took the cover and the back off because the planner on the inside was dated. Then from there, we have this Happy Planner folder that came with a bunch of stickers in it. These stickers in the front are not Happy Planner. These are from my good friend Marketing by Monray. These came with her planner from last year that I reviewed on my channel. But anyway, so these stickers are Happy Planner. No, they're not. I keep lying to y'all. These stickers are Happy Planner. These are Happy Planner. These are Tool. These are Tool. And I can't recall if these came with the Tool notebook I bought or if they came in a separate pack. I've bought a lot of Tool stuff. And then this came from Fancy Plans. I just threw this in here so that I have it in here because you just never know. So we have that. And then from there, I have calendars that I printed for free on printercalendar.com. You can literally just type in 2022 printable calendar and you'll find a bunch of free ones. And I just went ahead and put these in here because as you can see with March, I don't want to show everything, but I'm kind of using it to just like scope out what I'm doing, like when I'm going live, when I'm launching something, whatever. So that is right here in the front. The other thing that's in the front are these Happy Planner inserts, which I have a couple different versions of these, but this is like a daily to-do list. So one thing I love writing in big notebooks is to-do lists. So for some reason I don't want to write in my planner, or I just need to I need more space. That's what this is for. And then you have an agenda in here as well. I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna need this, but it's in here if I do need it. So that's that. These inserts are all Tool brand inserts. I think they're beautiful, and to me they actually go with the aesthetic of the planner cover. And again, I mentioned to you guys I have my own label maker, so I went ahead and labeled these sections. So this is the content section. The Tool notebooks automatically come with these like folders in here, so I just left them, but I did not label them because it might change at some point. But I don't want to show you what's in this folder, but just know that this is the content section. So in here I have these half-page inserts from Happy Planner. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with this, but this is, I mean, easily I could just think about using this to outline when I want to create certain content. Just like a bigger version of like the social media section. And then in the content section, this is where I just kind of jot down ideas, what I'm working on, what the priority for the month will be. This paper is from Tool. I can really sketch and jot down concepts. Like I could just do more in here than I can in my planner. And something about this blank page just really just gives me what I needed to give me. So that's that section. The next section is the projects section. So basically this is the project management section, and in here I have inserts from Happy Planner. And basically the goal of this section is to have a space where I can do the ugly version of ideation, like the brainstorming part. Even though I like to use ClickUp to manage projects, I can't just sit in front of a blank ClickUp dashboard and logically think through steps 1 through 30. Like I can't do that. I need a space where I can just jot down all of the to-dos, all of the ideas, all of the things I'm thinking about, scratch stuff out, sketch stuff out, put things in order, revamp it, and then put it logically into a ClickUp tool. So any project I'm thinking of, whether it's like working on a book, working on a video series, a podcast series, partnership plans, like I want to have a section to just put all of those ideas in here. So this is Happy Planner. Well, not even ideas, but like these are projects that I know are going to happen, like that I need to just like work through. So the next section is the ideas section. And in here, I just have blank paper because this is literally what it sounds like. This is where I'm writing down ideas. Like I'm thinking of something that doesn't make sense for me to do right now, that I can't commit to, then I put it here. If it's something I can commit to and I can do within the next like 30 to 60 days, it goes in the project section. Then I have my personal section. This section, honestly, anything personal. So if I'm on the phone with my car dealership, or like if I'm calling like my car dealership to like get an appointment, I need to get an oil change, I need to make a doctor's appointment, and I'm on the phone, I'm taking care of some kind of like personal business, you know, something with my building, my leasing office. I'm making a personal to-do list of things I need to remember, like I don't know, like recipes I want to try, just anything just personal, not business, that's like my personal life. That's what this section is for. That's also why I put a daily schedule in here, because I may need to remember like, hey, on Tuesday, call the car dealership and schedule your next servicing, or call your leasing office and put in a request to get this fixed. Like that's what this is for. And I forgot to mention, I think I showed you guys in my planner, in my weekly section, there is a category in here for personal. So it's right here. So I do have this label. So anything that I'm just jotting down in here to remember later will get moved in here. And also in a calendar view. And then the last section is professional development. This is just my section for taking notes. If I'm watching a course, I'm watching a class, I'm reading a book. And I actually have so many covers in this size. I have like 2 tool covers and more Happy Planner covers. I'm basically creating right now a secondary notebook just for professional development. Initially, I was doing binders, but I'm only going to do a binder for classes I'm taking that have their own worksheets. But for note taking, I'm going to have my own notebook. So that's what I love about this, because I can rip this paper out easily, put it in another one. So this is my development section. So yeah, so this is my planning notebook. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long for you. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. If you have videos you want to see from me, whether it's planner related, business related, let me know in the comments. Again, if you are watching this far, please consider subscribing and please consider liking this video. It really, really helps me out. With that, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.